deploy our
our
okay
okay,
.NET
.NET
web
web
application
application
on
on
PaaS
PaaS
services.
services.
PaaS
PaaS
services
services
means
means
what?
what?
App service. We are having, we are having, okay, app service, okay, in Azure cloud computing, okay, offered as a platform as service. And now this .NET web application will deploy on the app service that is being offered in cloud computing as platform as service. How we can deploy that? Okay, I'll show that to you in today's class. I will do Ritvik. Okay, fine. Just give me some time here. Tomorrow would be the last class for us. In tomorrow's class, I'll give the sample resume. I'll give the interview questions, okay, and answers, and I'll give the certification dumps. Okay, I'll give the material again. Okay, and recordings also. Recordings will be given by Naresh IT. Okay, the people who have done the payment and all this stuff, blah blah. All these things I'll give it because this is not in my hand, guys. This is not in my hand. Okay, this is not in my control. Okay, this is not in my control. Rest of the things is there with me. I'll just share it, no problem. Okay, fine. So what I'll do here, I will first open the application, what I'm going to deploy. Okay, so this is my application. Okay, project. Basically, this is the project. In this project, I'm having one web application. Okay, and I'm going to show that application first in my local laptop. Okay, how this application look like. Then the same application I'll deploy here in uh, Azure PaaS services. 400 dumps, I'll see the label. Give me some time till tomorrow. If the dumps are available with me for 400 also, I'll give it, no problem. See, if it is there with me, I can share it with you guys, no problem, right? It is not harming me anything. I won't be having any loss if I share it with you. If it's there, I'll share it, man, no problem. Okay. Every single thing will do it tomorrow, no problem. So I'm opening the project here. It's getting loaded. We'll wait for it for some time in Visual Studio 2022. Okay. Okay, this is my project here. Okay, it is still loading, 1 minute. Okay. Now see, this is my project. It got loaded. So what I'll do, I'll first build this project. I'll do the build. So say here, build the solution. Okay. Build is succeeded. Okay. Nothing is failed here. I'll run this project now to show you the application, what it is, what this project is carrying an application that I'll show it. Okay. So when I run the project, then it is carrying this web application. It's a very big project.
ఎవరికి జనగలే కదా లేరా బ్లాక్ ఎవరికి జనగా
See, this is the application this project is carrying. Okay, website, something like a live website. Live website look like this only now, guys. See, the same thing. What I'll do now, I will deploy this in my PaaS services. In last classes, we have seen the same application we have deployed in our IaaS services. Means virtual machines, dev, QA, prod, multiple VMs we have deployed. In IaaS, today we are going to see in PaaS. It's very simple. Okay, let us go to the Azure portal here. First, we'll deploy one app services. Okay, so let me come here. Let me go to app services here. Click on create. Okay, I'll say the resource group as Naresh RG. I'll take it as my app. Okay, MVC5 app. I'll take here MVC5 app. Okay, the app name I'm giving here. Okay, I want to publish through code and using .NET. Okay, ASP.NET version 4.8. Okay, and I'm deploying this in East US region. I'll take the plan. This we have done already, guys. In one of the concept, we have done this already. Who can tell me? Let us see. These app services we have deployed already in one of the concepts in our previous classes. If you have done the labs practice, then you can tell it to me. Let us see who can tell me. These all things I have explained already in the previous classes. No, Khaja, not logic apps. Okay, fine. I'm going with this configuration. And then all these things, I'm just keeping it to default. All these options I've explained in the last classes, guys. No one is responding me. Means you guys are not practicing. Function apps, no. No. We have seen this in the where? Traffic manager profile. So it is just doing the validation for me. It is getting validating here. We'll wait for it for some time. Okay. Go ahead and click on create. Now the app services is getting deployed. Good. The deployment is completed for our app services. Okay, now see, this is my app service URL. If you see here, what we are finding here, see, some web application. Some web application I'm going to see here when I'm considering the URL of this app service. See guys, carefully see the things here. Okay. But what is my intention that this one, this web application, I want to host on top of this app service. And when I'm using this URL and pasting here, then I should see the web application, this one. Okay, when I am using the URL of my app services, that what I have deployed in Azure, then I should able to see the web application. Okay, from my Visual Studio. So in my Visual Studio, this I am seeing, right? This web application I am seeing from my Visual Studio. I want to actually see this web application when I'm using this URL. Okay, how we can do that? I'll just show. Okay, so I'll come to the Visual Studio. I'll stop the running of my application first. Okay, fine. I'll right click and I'll say here publish. Okay, publish. Okay, where you want to publish here in Azure Cloud Computing. So select here Azure and then say here next. Okay, in Azure you want to deploy where in app services, in virtual machines or in container registry. I'll say here app services. So select your app service, then next. Okay, now see what it is asking. It is asking you to make a sign in to your Azure account in which your app services is available. Oh, I'll say here, add an account. Okay. So what is the mail ID here? Surekha.aztech@outlook.com. Right? Surekha.aztech. Surekha.aztech@outlook.com. Okay. What is the password? Tenali is there in the class.